Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Quanah Wath with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp, coming with another quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And this evening, I wanted to get into, man, how salvation is at hand, man. And nothing else matters, right? Now, we do things to keep our situations, intact, you know, but our focus is on receiving the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, to receive that salvation and doing what's necessary to do that, man. We give this whole thing, our full energy, man, and the rest of the world, gets the leftovers, right? But this is our focus, man. Keeping the main thing, as brothers say, man. Because everything out here is vanity, man. It's worthless, it's useless. And it's not gonna profit us, man. Our true profit is gonna come through the works that we do. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. It's storing up those treasures in heaven. To receive of that mercy, man. But it's like I'm gonna start here in Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, I said in mine heart, go to now, I will reprove thee with mirth, therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity. Now this is King Solomon, and he's acquainting himself, with all these things, to gain that wisdom and understanding, man, to ultimately to understand, why these things have little value ultimately, right? And it says, verse 2, I said of laughter, it is mad, and of mirth, what doeth it? I sought in mine heart to give myself unto wine, yet acquainting mine heart with wisdom, yet acquainting my heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was that good for the sons of men, which they should do under the heavens all the days of their life. I, I made me great works, I builded me houses, I planted me vineyards. Right, so he's doing all these things, amassing all this wealth, amassing all these what's the word? Tangible goods, you know, all these things of the world. I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits. I made me pools of water to water there with the wood that bringeth forth trees. I got me servants and maidens, and had servants born in my house. Also I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. So he's talking about how he's amassing great riches, right? I gathered me also silver and gold, and the particular treasure of kings of the provinces. I gat me men singers and women singers, and the delights of the sons of men as musical instruments, and that of all sorts. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me. Salakia. Where we at? Verse 9. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me. Right, so this is Solomon saying, I amassed more riches than anyone, before him, man. He was talking about how, all the cattle, the servants, the riches, all these things that he had, taken onto himself. But he still maintained his wisdom, right? Continuing on, it reads, and whatsoever mine eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labors. And this is the point right here, verse 11. The point of the lesson. And it reads, and then I took on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity, and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. So he had amassed all these things, but ultimately there was no profit to him, man. You know, he understood that the only profitable thing was the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and for us, you know, it's the only profitable thing is to do these works, man. You know, to continue to grow in the spirit, you know, continuing in the ministry, you know, to push forward the prophecies, man. You know, and go out here and prophesy, you know, exhort, you know, things of that nature, man. It's like it. But he said all these things were vanity, man. You know, we're in the midst of, you know, the folly days for these Babylonians, right? You know, so they're setting up all their feast days and all things of that nature. But you know, all these things are vanity, man. You know, all these folly days, all these riches and wealth, you know, the substance that they have out here, because ultimately it's not going to be able to save them, man. You know, salvation, you know, is the main thing, man. We want to be receivers of that salvation, you know, and in order to receive that, we have to, you know, continue in this work, man. You know, that's the profit. You know, that's the reward. You know, it's like it. So I'm gonna go here to this word vanity real quick. I'm just looking up in the Common Dictionary, and it reads in the definition number two: the quality of being worthless or futile, man. These things are worthless and futile, man. You know, nothing. There's nothing about, you know, anything you can amass on this side that is of any worth, man. You know, it's all gonna be destroyed ultimately, man. You know, that's why, you know, our focus is on salvation, man. As I mentioned earlier, man. You know, our focus is, you know, on getting out of this place, man. You know, you know, like I said earlier, you do what you can while you're here, you know, to maintain your situation. But when it comes time to give those things up, or when those things are taken, man, you know, you take it in stride, because ultimately, you know, the Lord had given it to you anyway, man. You know, so you know, he's gonna reward you for your sacrifice, man. You know, but let me go here to First Samuel 12 and 21, because ultimately, man, you know, there's nothing out here that's worth anything anyway. You know, everything is tainted. You know, from the food to the minds of the people, man. You know, the whole earth as a whole, man. It's all defiled and tainted, man. The women, the children, you know, everything is, you know, it's trash, man. You know, so why would you want anything in this place, man? When we know that the kingdom is gonna give us, you know, the best of the best, man. You know, we wanna see that. You know, we don't care for, you know, what's on this side, man. You know, but let's get this here. It reads, "And turn ye not." Now this is Samuel speaking to the people of Israel when they chose Saul as king, right? You know, he's just giving them instruction. And it says, "And turn ye not aside, for then ye should go after vain things, which cannot profit, nor deliver, for they are vain," man. So that we went into that word vain. It means worthless, man. You know, our people have turned their hearts over to worthless things, man, to idols that can do nothing. You know, that can't provide salvation, man. You know, but we're turning our hearts back over to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, we want that mercy. We want that salvation. You know, you know, we're willing to give it all, man. You know, whatever energy we got, you know, whatever time it's like, whatever time it takes, you know, that's what we're willing to give, man. You know, whatever energy, you know, whatever sacrifice. whatever it takes, because we understand that we're going to be rewarded, for that, man, you know. And then we see these people out here, on a daily basis, you know, giving themselves over, giving their whole lives and bodies over the things that ultimately won't profit, man, that aren't going to be able to deliver you in these coming calamities, man. So we just have to continue to endure, continue to press forward, keep pushing, you know, so that we may be accounted worthy, man. You know, Lord willing, man. I don't want to wrap this out. We be of that elect number, man. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 6. Ooh, so like it. Um, Hebrews 6. Hebrews 6 and verse 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. Right? So our focus is on salvation, man. We want to let's look at that word salvation. Salvation. It says preservation is like it, or deliverance from harm, ruin, or loss. Deliverance from sin is consequences believed by Christians to be brought out by the faith in Hamashiach. Right, we want to be delivered out of this place, man. The, God damn, man. The valley of the shadow of death, man. This is hell. No matter how whatever joy you may find in it, eventually you're gonna be brought right back down, man. There's nothing about this place. There's no redeemable qualities outside of, you know, the word of the Lord, man. That's the that's the only thing out here that's worth anything, man. So that's why we cling to it, man. We cling to the believers. We cling to the elders and apostles, man. Because it's the only place that we can find comfort, man. And we want to get out of here, man. We're sick and tired of these people. We're sick and tired of, being underneath these damn heathen, man. We're sick and tired of seeing Esau, Edom, Amalek, being rulers over us, man. We're just tired, man. We want to get out of here, man. We're hastening the day, man. Where we can receive that salvation, man. Uh, let's go back. And that's what we continue to speak on, man. That's how every time brothers get together, man. That's the conversation always, goes back to this, man. You know, the kingdom, nation-minded things, man. The salvation, rulership, you know, all these things. You know, just read it again, Hebrews 6 and 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak, man. So we speak on salvation and the things that accompany that salvation, man. Right? The kingdom, man, a righteous kingdom, man. You know, no more wickedness, man. No more, being in servitude. You know, the having our people in their right state of mind. You know, having our women and children in their right state of mind, man. Having the families system, being set up in the correct way, man. Having actual food and water. You know, rulership, man. Kingly things. You know, the nation of Israel finally being at rest. You know, that's what we speak on, man. So that's that's what we're hastening for, man. That's salvation. And this is what I titled this lesson again. It's like salvation is at hand. Nothing else matters, man. Salvation is at hand. Nothing else matters, man. This is what matters, man. This is what matters. Let's get that in Philippians third chapter. You know, because everything else is worthless, man. As we said, as we read in the Ecclesiastes, man. Solomon did all those things, had all the riches, man. And what was his final conclusion? That it's all vanity and vexation of spirit, man. You know, people out here, planning out their whole, 10-year plans, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have this business, I'm gonna blah 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 blah. You know, all these things are vanity and vexation, man. Hold on, let's select it. Let me go back to that. Let me get that vexation. Ecclesiastes 2:11. Let's just read it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 11. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. No, that word vexation. A state of being annoyed, frustrated, worried, something that causes annoyance, frustration, or worry. Like, come on, man. You know, there's no peace, man. You get all these things, and you're still vexed. You're still in a state of irritants, man. Okay, so that was the point on that. Let's go back to that. You're still irritated because why? We're still in captivity. We're still, we're still underneath our enemies. Going to them for one of all things, man. We need this entire system to be destroyed. You know, down to the ground, man. The foundation has to be rooted up. So that we, underneath Yahweh Shai, King David, or when we be of that elect number, man, can finally be at peace, man. That's what brothers want, man. We want peace. We want rest. We want righteousness, man. You know, because goddamn, man, we see the state of our people, man. Just being out in the midst of them is vexation, man. Like as it says, Lot was vexed, you know, by their wicked conversation daily, man. Roughly paraphrasing. We're in that same lot, man. We're in that same spirit. This is Philippians chapter 3, and we'll start in verse 7. Because like I said, the title of the lesson, man, salvation is at hand. Nothing else matters, man. You know, we take care of our situations, as I keep mentioning, but, at the end of the day, this is what our heart is on, man. This is where our focus is on. This is where, the majority of our energy goes, man. It's to this ministry, to the believers, you know, you know, to the sheep, you know. So this is Philippians 3 and 7. But what things were gained to me, all the things that you gain, in this world, you know. But what things were gained to me, those I counted lost for Hamashiach, right? So we count these things a loss, man. Whatever we gain, whatever we're given by the Lord, you know, we count it as a loss, because we understand that, it can be taken away. It's gonna be taken away, right? And so we don't consider it as a forever gain, or whatever. We count it as a loss, for Yahweh Shai, man. Because we understand that it's bigger things to come, man. Verse 8. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, my Lord. Right, so we count these all loss for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. To go out here and do these works. To make our bodies a living sacrifice. We count all these things lost, man. Whatever family time you lose, as the elder Ariella, he did a lesson on. This is our main focus, man. Whatever relationships, those sacrifices are all being, made note, made note of, man. You know, the Lord is not gonna, actually, I'm gonna keep reading because it'll come up. Yea, doubtless, I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach, right? So we these things are worthless, man. It's garbage, you know. We count them as garbage, for the for the excellency of Yahweh Shai, man. For the excellency of this, man. You know, there's nothing else. There's nothing else that we'd rather be doing, man. You know, we still exist out here in this world. But you know, mingling among these people, you can feel your spirit. It's like you're not supposed to be out here with them, man. You're not supposed to be among the fray, man. You don't fit in. You don't you can't mess with them, man. Because their spirits are completely given over to this world, man. But our spirits, are focused on salvation, man. You know, that's why we continue to separate ourselves from this world and continue to cleave unto the believers, man. Cleave unto like minds, man. You know, the brother Ayashimoff down there in Mississippi, Jim, is kingdom minded. He him and another brother did a beautiful lesson, on investing in the believers, man. So this is the investment we're making, man. We're investing in those who are of like mind, that believe on this ministry, man. That want to see, the kingdom of Israel be established, man. Under Yahweh Shai, man. That's who we're investing in. We're not worried about the unbelievers, man. You know, uh, Salakia. Let me jump down to Salakia. I'm trying to find it. Um, did I pass it? Oh, you know what? Salakia. It's in Hebrews 6. Salakia. Back to Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10. It's Hebrews 6 and 10. For the Most High, actually, we'll read 9 again. Hebrews 6 and 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. 'Cause this is a labor of love we're doing, man. Letting our people know, their true heritage. Going out here, preaching and teaching in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. This is a work of love, man. You know, uh, ultimately, we loving the Lord, man. You know, this is how you show love, man. You keep the Lord's commandments. And we've been commanded to do these works, man. So continuing on. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward His name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister, man. So the Lord is not unrighteous, to forget our works or sacrifices. He's when the time comes that we receive the reward, Lord willing, we be of that number. He's those things are gonna be taken into account, man. You know, but that's why we're focused on salvation, man. We understand that, gain in this world is vanity. Gain in this world is, of little use, because this world is about to be done away with, and a new one is about to be established, man. You know. Let's go to Psalm 70, because ultimately we're hastening to get out of here, man. We want the Lord, to to come destroy this place and get us the fuck out, man. We're sick. We're vexed daily, man. Vexed, 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 vexed. This is, but this is the inspiration for the lesson, really. This chapter. Because we're hasting, for the Lord to come and redeem us, man. This is Psalm 70, And I'll start at verse 1. It says, "Make haste, O Most High, to deliver me. Make haste, Lord." It's like it. Make haste to help me, O Lord. We're asking the Lord, please, please hurry, please. Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha. Make haste, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backward and put in confusion that desire my hurt. Right. So we want, these people, these heathen, all our enemies, to be in that state of confusion, to be, in that ashamed, you know, because man. Verse 3. Let them be turned backward for a reward of their shame that say, Aha. Let all those that seek thee, so all the believers, rejoice and be glad in thee, and let such as love thy salvation say continually, let the Most High be magnified. Right? The Lord He's about to magnify His name in the world, man. And He's doing it right now through the believers, man. Verse 5. But I am poor and needy. Make haste unto me, O Most High. Thou art my help and my deliverer. O Lord, make no tarrying. Man, let me read that in the NLT. Let me see what that says. But as for me, I am poor and needy. Please hurry to my aid, O Most High. You are my helper and my savior. O Lord, do not delay. And that's the spirit we're in, man. Hastening salvation, man. Hastening the end of this place, man. Hastening, redemption, the downfall of Babylon the Great, man. That's where we're in the spirit of hastening, man. So just remembering that salvation is at hand, man. We see the prophecies coming to pass, man. We see the MOTB system being implemented. Soon we see World War III on the horizon. All these things, so it's coming here fast, man. Salvation is at hand. And we have to remember that, nothing else matters right now, man. Just continuing to work, you know, do these prophecies, man. Prophesy, exhort, whatever, the Lord has your lot. You know, that's what our focus is on. You know, let's get 2 Peter 3rd chapter. We'll close with this. It's always a good one. It says 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, right? So as we read in that song, it said, Lord, don't delay. He's not delaying his coming, man. We just have to be patient, right? Um, but as long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord becomes a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And that's going to be through that nuclear fire, man. The earth and the works, so the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So everything, all the works, all the vanity, all the vexation is going to be burnt up, And then what works are going to be, of value? The works of faith, man. That's the only works that are going to profit, man. Verse 11. Seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? Holy conversation, things accompanying salvation, though we does speak, man. That's our focus, man, is salvation, and doing the works that, pertain unto it, man. Looking for hasting, so we're hasting. Let's look at that word hasting real quick. Salakia. It says excessive speed or urgency of movement or action. Hurry. Urgency, man. That's uh, 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 Apostle Rakah had done a lesson. We have to be be more urgent about this, man. Be in the spirit of urgency. Because the days is quickening right now, man. Prophecies are coming to pass quickly. This devil is about to come down with great wrath. you know. So we have to, continue to be move with a sense of urgency, man. You know, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, as I mentioned, that nuclear fire, is about to come cleanse the whole earth, man. You know, that's what we're hastening towards, man. That's our wish. That's what we seek. Is the coming of a new heavens and a new earth, right? As we're reading 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look forward to a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. That's what we want, a righteous existence, man. You know, we want righteousness to reign in the earth, you know. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent. So we have to continue to be diligent, man. Salvation is at hand. Nothing else matters, man. So be diligent, man, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless, man. So we want to be found, worthy, of that salvation, by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know, looking for and hastening unto all these things, man. You know, so we have to continue to, to push, man. Even more so. You know, Esau is not like what's the word, easing up. So why would we ease up, right? We have to continue to go even harder, man. You know, speaking to myself first and foremost. You know, there's things I have to continue to step up on, man. You know, so continue to be diligent. Salvation is at hand, man. Nothing else matters. You know, maintain your situation. To the point where where we're not going to be able to. But remember that this is the main thing, man. Give this thing all your energy, man. Give this ministry your focus, man. Give everything you got, to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Salvation is at hand and nothing else matters, man. So, I pray that lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, wa, kwam yasharala, wa, abad, babal, a DTA soon, man. We're almost home, man. We're almost out of this place, man. Shalom.